quite dark. There we go. It is Boxing Day today. I had a lie-in because I just could not be bothered getting up and I was feeling quite tired. Also, Boxing Day is totally the sort of day where like I'm just making my bed at the same time doing this. Boxing Day is the kind of day where it's just like the day after Christmas, you're kind of recovering, so I feel, you know, laziness is allowed. So yeah, so I finally finished reading A Christmas Carol last night. I only had about 20 pages to go, but I'd been putting it off, or not putting it off, but I read as much as I wanted on Christmas Eve because I was quite tired and I was going to read it yesterday, but then I didn't actually read it till last night, so I finally finished it. Quite pleased. Lovely wee story. And I decided this morning to start reading something else, hoping to kind of read a few more before the end of December, for the end of the year. So I started I Am Watching You by Teresa Driscoll, and it's from the same publishing company as Next Girl to Die, so I was kind of thinking, you know, why not? And surprisingly, even though I got up quite late, I got up at like 12:15, I've just been sat reading and I am flying through it. Like, I'm about nearly halfway. I'm about 100, let's see, I'm about 137 pages in. I'm just flying through this. It's actually pretty good so far. So far, so good. It's keeping me gripped and I'm like, oh my god. Like, it's one of those mysteries where it's like different chapters are told from different character perspectives, which I actually really like that in books now. I only really first kind of stumbled upon that with Game of Thrones, how like every chapter is like different perspectives, and I actually really like that in stories rather than just having everything from like one character. Which, although if you have it from one character, at least, you know, you really bond with that character. Whereas if you get like different stories and there's kind of conflict between them all, it's maybe hard to pick a favourite. I find that with Game of Thrones a lot. Like, sometimes when I'm reading chapters from like Cersei Lannister's perspective, it's like I'm kind of rooting for her and what she's doing, even though she's bad. But then, like, at the same time, I love the Starks and all the different factions, houses fighting against each other. But yeah, so it's told from like different perspectives, and obviously they're thrown in like, there's a lot of like good little tidbits of like information that's kind of been like throws in like the ends of chapter that just really keeps me interested. I'm like, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? You can't just leave it there. So I think there's only about 200. I think I checked the back. I was trying to look at the back to see how many pages there were, and I think it was 287. So I have 137. I have 150 pages to go. So could I read this in a day? I really don't know, because I think I might be going out tonight for Boxing Night, but I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of undecided because the weather's really crappy. But if I do decide to go out, then it means I'll be drunk tonight, so it means that I won't read when I come in. Whereas like if I'm not going out, I'll probably read most of tonight and then I'll read when I'm in bed, so probably not. I'm going to read as much as I can this afternoon. I've read so much in like 3 hours. I'm actually so proud. So proud. But yeah, so got on my new jumper that I got from my friend for Christmas. Hey! It's such a lovely day yesterday. I really didn't vlog much, but it was such a lovely day. I just had so much fun with family. So nice. So nice. Yeah, so happy Boxing Day, everybody. I'm going to be reading and maybe going out. Maybe.
Slightly chosen charity today. It's British Airways Flying Star.
I'm currently at my friend's house right now, and we're having a few drinks, and then we're gonna head out to the pub. So yeah. My makeup always smudges. There's smudges. I'm starting to feel the drink already. Oh dear.